Danny, you've played now what? Premier League football, you've played Championship football, League One, League Two. I was in Switzerland when you scored for Stoke in the Europa League. You're now managing Port Vale for however long that might be. Where does this rank in your career?
No, it's a massive honour to be asked to obviously look after things at this moment in time. So yeah, it's a brand new experience for me. One I'm looking forward to, one I'm currently enjoying. But no, it's a big honour to be asked to look after the team at this moment in time, and one I'm kind of thriving on.
Has it always been the ambition from when you were a Manchester United trainee to where you are now to get into management, or is it something that you've just sort of maybe thought about in the sort of latter years of your playing career?
Not as a young player, I don't think. I think as a player, you're very selfish and you're very focused on just the football side of things. You want to play, you want to do as well as you can and become the best footballer you can be. For myself, it probably wasn't until I was about 30 where I started looking at the other side of things, my next step within the game. I always wanted to stay in football, whether that be on the coaching side, management side. And at the moment, it's gone quite organically, really, coming out of football. I've gone into the coaching and just trying to progress along the way like that. So I wouldn't say as a young player, my ambition was to be a manager, but I want to stay in the game. I want to improve, and I want to keep learning. I think that's what's happening at this moment in time.
And you've played under some very good managers as well. Have you picked little bits from, I guess you will have done anyway, just as a player, but is there certain elements of what you've learned from the likes of maybe Tony Pulis, so Alex Ferguson when you're at Manchester United, are there things there that you will bring into your management style?
Possibly, if I could take little bits from those two, I think I'd be okay. They've been very successful managers in their own right, so that'd be good. But I think, I've worked with lots of managers, lots of coaches, lots of players. So I think, you try and take little snippets from everyone and then try and add your own personality and your own take on things.
And I guess you're not just wanting to fill in. This is something that you think that you could do a good job in, and it's something that you would quite like on a full-time basis. Are you throwing your hat into the ring for this job?
I've been asked at this moment in time to look after the team until further notice, and I will do that to the best of my ability. I'm not looking beyond tomorrow's game, and then we'll go again from there. But at this moment in time, I'm just focusing game by game.
But for that interim period, you still are very keen on, you want to win games, you want to turn things around, the form in which the team is in at the moment. What do you do to do that? How do you go about it?
My belief, we still have a great group of players here who can get a lot out of the season and still have a successful season. We've been successful with this group in the past. They've played well, they've got good results. And it's only the last few weeks, probably 6 weeks, something like that, where form's dipped, results have dipped. So I think it's getting back to what we were doing, how we were playing, be hard to beat, more compact. But I think we have the players to start getting results and moving up the league.
And I know you've touched upon the weather being a bit of a problem this week. So what is the first thing that you do in a situation like this? The events of the week, let's say, from John and Dave's departure to the weather causing some problems. What is it that you've had to try and do to get yourself ready, the players ready, not just physically, mentally ready as well with everything that's gone on this week, yourself ready? What do you do in the build up to the game?
We've just got to put on training sessions to get the lads ready, focused, mentally, physically ready, high intensity training sessions that gets them ready for the game on Saturday. Myself, and the staff, we've been looking at obviously Grimsby over the week, all their strengths and weaknesses, and then we'll try and present that to the lads later on today.
Yeah, you'll have been in this scenario as a player, I'd imagine, where managers have come and gone. So you'll know what goes through a player's head when there's this sort of period of uncertainty. So how do you react as that now on the other side of it as the manager?
I think footballers are very adaptable. In football, things happen and change very quickly. Myself and the players, we were gutted, obviously, see the manager and Dave go. But you quickly have to adapt and change and focus on the next step, how we're going to do, and you focus on Saturday's game. That's how you've got to do. We can't look too far ahead. The players can't look too far ahead. But we've got ourselves in a situation now, and we need to get out of it as a group.
And you'll know as well that with the amount of games that's been played, with coronavirus as well, and isolations, and the players that could get depleted within not just your squad but elsewhere, that the squad might need freshening up a little bit. You've got a wealth of contacts in the game, and I'm sure you're going to try and explore those.
Yeah, definitely. I think that a lot of the staff, football is quite a small world. There's a lot of phone calls going on, a lot of messages getting sent. We're speaking to lots of different people. Like I said, if the right person comes along who we think will improve this group of players, I'm sure the owners will support us to bring somebody in.
And is that something that you would like to see sooner rather than later?
Like I said, I believe this group of lads who are here now can achieve something this season. If we can add to them and improve them, yeah, great. I'm sure we'll do it. But I do believe this group of players have more than enough to be successful in this league.
And obviously you'll have had a chat with the club's owners. How's that gone? Was that just? I suppose it's an honour to be asked to manage a football club, but at the same time, there's a responsibility, isn't there, now for you that perhaps you didn't have a week ago?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's a big honour to be asked to take over things at this moment in time. But yeah, there's pressure there with it. You want to do it right, and I'll do everything I can within my ability to do as best I can and get a result at the weekend.
That's brilliant from me, Danny. Thank you ever so much. Good luck.
Thank you very much.